They certainly are going blow for blow. And I wonder if we're going to see the same kind of bans. I mean, we've seen pretty much the identical bans. The only thing changing is actually when Kisses for Cats is on blue side, they banned Ash, and when they were on red side, they banned Caitlyn. And this time we're seeing Lux GP. I expect to see an Ash ban again, because the Ash has been so good for Catinator. And there it is. And last pick ban might be Karthus for NG Blossom. That's what they've been sticking with most of these games. Maybe they'll change it up. But they've had a pretty good answer for Ham's Graves so far in the series. So maybe they'll ban Echo because they don't want Ham to play Echo, because they've had a good answer to his Graves so far. And he might be looking to change it up this game.
There's the Echo ban as well to kind of take him off of that, like you were saying. Now it kind of leaves him open to a couple different early game champions. But with that, the Karthus is left available for Sharon Fang or Ham. And it looks like they're going to go ahead and lock in the Caitlyn for Sharon Fang on Kisses for Cats.
Yeah, well, with how crazy these games have been, imagine if we threw a Karthus into the mix, Pasta. Imagine some of these team fights with Karthus ults at the back half of them, with how low we've seen some of these people be at. But they kind of make them decide, NG Blossom, knowing that they're going to want to pick the Caitlyn. So we see the Caitlyn run back once again. Last time NG Blossom kind of banned away a Morgana because they didn't want to play against Caitlyn Morg. This time we see them picking up the Morgana for XD and me. So we're going to have to see, there's the Galio. So far, 2-0 on the Galio. Tried and true Galio Morgana for them. NG Blossom has a pretty good start to a draft because this is what they've been rocking with a couple games and they've had some success. I'm really curious to see what Ham's going to pick up because his Graves, it hasn't looked bad, but his over-aggression on Graves has gotten punished way easier than when we saw him on Kindred. And once again, Special K will have the Karma.
Karma and Caitlyn picked up for Kisses for Cats. Diana quickly hovered, but then switched over to Oriana. Oriana's going to be locked in now for Kisses for Cats. Pretty standard draft from them. But now we see the Jhin picked up for NG Blossom.
And finally, we're going to get to see the Jhin pick as an answer to Caitlyn. And I'm excited. Game 4. I mean, the thing is, with the one victory Kisses for Cats had, they were on the blue side, they had the Caitlyn Karma, and they blew them out of the water fast, right? They won, 32 to 7 in that game. Very quick, 20-minute victory. And if they're able to repeat that, I mean, the Jhin is a very immobile ADC, but he's probably more mobile than the Senna pick that we saw in that game. So this should be an interesting one. I'm always down for some spicy Jhin plays.
We see the Hecarim banned away from Exasperated, but now we see the Graves banned away from Ham. That means we're going to have to see him on something we have not seen this series. The Kindred, the Echo, and the Graves have all been banned. We'll have to see what he has.
Give me an Evelyn. You mentioned Evelyn earlier, and I can't stop thinking about what if someone picked Evelyn. But I don't... Imagine if he goes... I think a Kha'Zix wouldn't be terrible, actually. It did get buffed recently. It is a strong, early game kind of assassin jungler. Does have a little more safety than some of the other picks that Ham might look at here. And, we see Vi actually paired with the Morgana, and that's going to be a good combo, but we don't get to see Vi too often. But you do give Vi a black shield, and there is potential for her to maybe kill this Caitlyn. But I really want to see what Ham picks. I mean, we've seen him play Jax jungle once or twice as well. We know he could probably play a Kha'Zix or a Rengar, and a Kayn would also be certainly a unique pivot. Is he going to go blue Kayn? Is he going to go red Kayn? Hopefully he goes red Kayn in this game, as he gets locked in. For Kender. He's doing it for Kender.
So with that, 4 members of Kisses for Cats already locked in. Last pick being looked at now, it's going to be the Ornn in the top lane onto Meowing Cat to kind of deal with Jeremy Flip up there.
A blind pick Ornn in the top lane, giving Jeremy Flip free reign. His set is open this game if he wants to play it, and it's been a pretty good answer to Ornn. And, I'm kind of curious. Will he go with that? Will he go with the Sylas? I would love to see a Sylas. And it's going to be locked in, it looks like. So we are going to get a Sylas as the answer to Ornn. Can be a little bit of a rough lane early on, But Silas just takes that Ornn ult and he can do so much more damage than an Ornn can with the ult initially. Obviously, Ornn has the brittle passive. You know, if he's able to get the autos off, then maybe Ornn does more. But Silas with an Ornn ult can be devastating, especially when the black shield is on the side of the Silas, so he can get black shielded. You know, you have Vi's that are diving. There's so much chaos that NG Blossom is going to throw with the carries of Kisses for Cats. We're going to have to see, can Meowing Cat and Ham have that same success with the, you know, Ornn ults, with the Kayn being how crazy oppressive he can be sometimes, coming through all the walls, the flank angles. We know how long he can survive with Spirit Visage, with the Death Stance in Red Kayn form. And then you throw a Shockwave on top of it, it can be devastating. I'm really liking NG Blossom here. I think they've picked a comp that synergizes well with how they've been playing this series. And it certainly looks like they have a favorable path to victory this game.
You know, Jake, as a play-by-play caster, you just said the one word that we don't really like to hear, and that is it's going to be chaos, because whenever you add a Silas into the mix, it definitely kind of throws the game off, because you see ultimates coming out that you think is for someone, but it's not really theirs. And like you talked about, though, the Silas into the Ornn matchup is technically by the book the Silas favored counter pick to Ornn, because once he steals that ultimate, he's then able to use the utility of the knock-up with the AP damages that can be used to, you know, we've seen in the past knock or one-shot an AD carry or a squishy mid laner. But like you said, the lane phase is just so Ornn favored, because he just does so much damage, getting those brittle procs off, getting the Q with the knock-up, and is just able to kind of keep Jeremy Flip isolated for a little while. But we see Exasperated now on the Vi. Vi with Morgana, very strong pick, because the thing with Vi is she has issues getting in without her ultimate. She likes to use her ultimate to kind of lock down that really high priority target. So with the Black Shield being able for her to then dash in and then ultimate, it's a pretty good combo. NG Blossom going back to their standard roots, team fight, DC orientated, very strong team comps, versus Kisses for Cats, a little more tempo based, looking to kind of make these split open fights while then someone's able to flank, like Ham on the Kayn, or Tanima looking for big shockwaves like he did in game 1. Both teams kind of at their roots, but at the same time also slightly off of their normal picks.
Yeah, and two things to point out. You know, we do have, I think actually with Silas, if he goes that Fleet Footwork Q-Max GLP meta that's kind of come out from China and Korea that we've seen pro players really running, that's a very strong Silas build. I think it actually could even work better against the Ornn, because, you know, if Ornn has the Bramble Vest to reduce the healing, Silas isn't going to want to be constantly brawling with his EW on the Ornn quite as much as maybe he would in other matchups. So having that Q poke with the Fleet is just going to be a lot of healing that doesn't necessarily have to come from auto-attacking the Ornn. And then Ham actually has Ignite on the Kayn. And you might have more insight on that than me, Pasta, as a jungler, but that doesn't sound the greatest, especially early on in the game.
So Ignite on Kayn, you know, it's kind of like not necessarily Ignite on Graves, but at the same time it is, right? So it's definitely different, because it's not the normal meta of having the flasher there, the safety, you know, the flash QWs that you see a lot of Kayn try to pull off to get the quick ultimate off. But it gives him a lot of skirmishing potential, right, against Exasperated in the jungle. With how Ham plays, he's going to be looking to kind of, you know, get that red form, and that's going to be allowed if he's able to take more aggressive fights onto the Vi, who's going to give him the red form sooner. So it gives him a little bit of safety, but at the same time, it kind of locks him into a very linear play style in the early game.
It does. I just, it's not something that you typically see. And I know from what I've looked at throughout Ham's match histories and some of what I've seen from him, he never normally runs it on Kayn, so I wonder if it was actually on purpose, or if it's an accidental forget to swap from when he was playing Graves. Because looking throughout his history, he normally always takes the flash. But, you know, Kayn actually does have more mobility than even Graves, because he can, you know, run through walls, has his Q, so I can understand where it can work from. But he's not something, at least, that looks like he's familiar with.
It's not normal. Let's be real.
It's not normal.
It's not normal.
Hey, but this series hasn't been normal. You don't normally see 80 kills at 30 minutes, so Once again, it looks like a 5-stack coming out from Kisses for Cats. Are they spotted again? I think Black Oreo Cookies might have spotted them again.
30 seconds until minions.
I don't think he did.
They're now
Oh
stance
boy,
here
and look at the
for
cane.
Black Oreo Cookies is kind of waiting there in the mid lane. He's going to quickly back off, but Ham is then stanced in that Herald pit, ready to maybe dash over the wall if he needs to. Oh, he's going to go over the wall now.
Oh no, but the Vi's up here too. Oh no.
Spotted out by Jeremy Flip, and now he's in a bad spot. Oh, Jeremy Flip's going to go over the wall with him. Ham just trying to get a little bit of damage off, but he's really on the run here. Flash forward by Black Oreo Cookies. He's going to land
know
the
he has
taunt.
no flash.
He has no flash, nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down first blood.
Oh my gosh.
But
Just
here
like
we go,
game
the fight
1.
is turned around. Exasperated is going to be taken out by Sharon Fang.
It's just like game 1 all over again.
Now they're
And
going
the
in
bot lane-
again. Vine connects, and Tanimo's taking dangerous low. Ignite's coming out. He's forced to flash away himself. Meowing Cat just trying to create some separation, a little bit of front line there.
Jeremy Flip's gonna pick
Black
up
Oreo Cookies
Tanimo.
now as well is going to turn his attention onto Meowing Cat. Forced to flash away. Cat Nader's going to slowly pick him down and pick up that kill on the Meowing Cat. And now Cat Nader.
Ham has returned!
They're all back in the fight as well. Double kill now over for Cat Nader as he's taking low, and he's going to be double kill over to Ham. Huge amount of damage. Black Gourd Cookies
Oh
will try to find a way.
my gosh.
Triple kill now for Ham. Please, my heart can't
You know,
take it.
at the end
Jake.
of the day, Jin does get 2 kills, but you gotta think about 2 things. 1, Ham just got 3 kills at level 1. And 2, you're playing Kane, and he just got so many stacks at level 1 for his passive. Right? He's probably, about halfway to transform, I would say, off of that. I mean, that was an utter bloodbath, just like in game 1. But it's just crazy to see because, I mean, we're seeing the Conqueror Silas, not even the fleet. And, you know, we have all these kills all of a sudden. And this changes up a lot of things about how lanes could have looked, right? We have double Dorns on Jid now versus Dorns and Boots. We have double D-ring mid versus only 1 D-ring, right? Like, Silas even got an extra amplifying tome in the matchup, and obviously Ornn can build items, but I mean, it's so much more pressure. Ham obviously hasn't gotten to spend his gold yet either, so it's certainly a different way to start the game. And I told you there was going to be chaos, Pasta Boy. I just didn't expect it to be this quick. There's already some more trades in the top lane.
Meowing Cat and Jeremy Flip are going back and forth. You can see how Meowing Cat's able to kind of sustain through a lot of that damage and do a lot of damage of his own onto the Silas, and that's why it's usually pretty favored for the Ornn in that matchup.
Yeah, and he's not looking at that Q-poke Fleet Footwork one, and I think he's going to come back to kind of regret it a little bit. We'll have to see. I mean, Conqueror Silas is still super strong, obviously. Don't get me wrong, but there's a reason Fleet Footwork Q-Max has seen so much success, and you know it's just unfortunate to not get to see it in this game. But we do get to see bot lane just so much damage in the Morgana, almost taken down by the Caitlyn Q.
XDME taken pretty low there from Sharon Fang.
A 4-minute time at.
You were kind of worried about. Wait, what? That's a 4-minute time out of Ham on the Kane in the jungle.
I'm sorry, that's just... I mean, it makes sense when you get 3 kills. I'm sorry, please continue. Oh no, the binding hits!
The binding's gonna connect onto
Oh,
Sharon
no!
Fang. Sharon Fang taking low, and XDME's gonna pick up that kill now onto Sharon Fang in the bot lane.
Hey, are we sure this is the championship game?
And here comes Ham down the top lane. Jeremy Flip forced to flash away. And it looks like he's going to be able to get away here. No, Ham's going to go ahead. He's going to land the Ignite onto Jeremy Flip. Jeremy Flip is going to be able to live.
12 HP in the dream. Man. I don't know, man. If you told me this was a gold solo queue game, I could almost believe it. This is a little wild.
Play like this, man. I played down there. Nothing's quite this scary.
It's just a whole bunch of calculated aggression. Come on. But I'm sorry, what was your point you were making before we got sidetracked by skirmish after skirmish?
I was just talking about how we saw that even though Catnator had the double Dorans, Sharon Fang and Special K were able to do a lot of damage onto XDME as they were able to play a little bit safer with the shielding from Karma, you know, Inspire along with the mantra. is able to shield a lot of the damage, even though Catnator has that lead with double Dorans.
Yeah, and we actually see a Comet Karma coming out again, so not really a focus on the Airy or the Guardian shielding. Even though typically when you go the health support item, the Execute Targon's one, down there, when you go that AP Relic Shield, you typically look at a Guardian kind of build. But what we do see is just all-in kind of on the poke. You know, wants a little safety with the extra health, but wants to be able to deal more damage with the Comet. And I like it, especially against Morgana. You do need the more damage. That's why Karma is a counter pick to Morgana. With how much damage you can deal, it just breaks Black Shield immediately. And well, we see Jeremy Flip, level 5, roaming mid potentially here. No ultimate available, so he doesn't not roaming mid with the Silas. Or no,
it's gonna connect now on to Tanamo. Tanamo forced to flash away from the taunt. Good flash. But here comes Exasperated down to the bot lane. It looks like they went just a little bit too aggressive here. They're gonna connect. They're gonna easily take down Special K. Now Sharon Fang is locked up as well, trying to net away. Just trying to pick it up, but he can't secure a kill. Double kill over for Exasperated.
Oh no. And we see Tanamo with no flash mid getting re-engaged on again.
And here we go. Black Orchid's gonna flash over the wall. They're gonna connect the taunt, and they're gonna pick up that kill easily. Jeremy Flip taking him down.
And Ham just looking to trade it back. The fighting never stops. Oh, he leveled up off the minion.
Ham is now gonna keep trying to go for it on a Jeremy Flip, and here's Black Orchid Cookies now just trying to create some space for his top laner. XDMA is also here, and now Ham is gonna be taken down by XDME. But don't worry, boys. Special K is here to continue going at the mid lane. These teams aren't ready to give up ground. And here comes Meowing Cat. He's now on a Jeremy Flip. Galliol's gonna come in. Orn Ultimate's gonna connect. And he's gonna throw another one of his own. Shut down over for Special K as they're turning their attention over to Black Orchid Cookies. Not to forget Exasperated picking up that dragon, and now Black Orchid is taking on Meowing Cat. Special K is running after him now, trying to
Tanamo's rejoined.
He's gonna shut him down. Tanamo's rejoined the fight as well, and they're just running after XDME here. Root's gonna connect, but Tanamo's not done just yet. He's still running. And Catnator is here as well with Exasperated. They turn their attention on to Tanamo. Ultimate's gonna lock down Special K. Finally, he's gonna connect as well. Catnator's now running back forward onto him.
Ham is back.
Back to his team. Oh my gosh, this is a 4-minute fight, ladies and gentlemen. Ignite has connected. Ham is just trying to connect. He's going to ult on over to Catnator. He's going to kite back in. Taunt's going to come out. Jeremy Flip's going to pick up the kill on the Ham.
I think he can breathe, Pasta. I think it's over. But meanwhile, we did see a dragon go over to Exasperated in the beginning of all the fighting. And this game is trying to live up to the Game 1, Game 3, 80 kill bloodbaths that we had at 30 minutes. Certainly looking like it's going to be another 50-60 kill game here pretty quickly, as Black Oreo Cookie's looking to catch out Sharon Fang.
Black Oreo Cookie's going to go for the taunt. It's going to connect onto Sharon Fang. Sharon Fang cleansing just a little bit too late, and now Black Oreo Cookies is just keep moving forward, trying to create some space, but Special K is here also to now back up his AD carry. They're going to land the taunt. They're going to go for the taps. No traps available. Ace in the hole's going to connect. Not enough damage. Black Oreo Cookies still safe.
And then Exasperated just shows up. Clean kill over on Sharon Fang, and man oh man, they're not trying to let us breathe here, Pasta. We can't really talk about the game when all we get is team fights. And we don't have any 5v5s over the Krugs twice in a row, but we had the exact same skirmish mid lane in within a minute. So this game is trying to keep us excited here. But what's interesting is we do see Jeremy Flip with the double amplifying tome. He's not going Proto Belt. It looks like he's still going to go the GLP build, even though he's not going the Qmax Fleet Footwork Silas.
Around 10-minute mark now, hitting about a solid 2,000, or sorry, I can't do math that well. About a 1,300 gold lead ahead.
Another fight.
They turn their fight over now, and Catnator's taking low, knocked up. The bind is going to connect, and that is Tanamo's going to pick up the shutdown now on the Catnator. And now they're just resetting. Like I was saying, 1,500 gold lead over to NG Blossom, 13 to 7 kills. No turrets picked up just yet. Only one dragon's been picked up by Exasperated for NG Blossom.
The team that has gotten the first dragon of the game has won all 3 games. It's a good storyline for NG Blossom so far. So team that got the first dragons won so far every game. So we'll have to see, can the trend continue? with how aggressive these fights are, though, I think Ocean Dragon's probably the best dragon they could have asked for. Just some extra healing.
Black Oreo, he's trying to make some connection there onto Sharon Fang. Sharon Fang's able to quickly dodge it. Ace in the Hole's going to try to connect, but Ham's going to pick up that kill before it's able to land.
Yeah, and Black Oreo Cookies didn't get the memo that there was a party bot lane and his team wasn't invited. But Exasperated gonna answer with a Rift Herald, and that's what we've seen consistently throughout this series, though, is every play Kisses for Cats makes, NG Blossom is making a counterplay somewhere else. Whether it's answering the play with their own members or getting another objective as a fight. It's just non-stop action.
Breaks out the mid lane. Cat just picked up that kill onto Tanamo. What we didn't see was Kane got his form off of that kill onto Black Oreo Cookies in the bot lane. Herald's gonna be dropped in the mid lane by NG Blossom. They're turning their attention towards this tower. Ham's gonna play the good knock up there on the Catnator. They're gonna keep going forward. XDME going golden, trying to lock people with the soul shackles.
Oh, the flash.
And then Ham is able to land the ultimate off of the flash on XDME. He's gonna pick them shutdown, and he's now turned his attention over to Catnator. Catnator's gonna be taken down as well. And now Kisses for Cats is on the aggressive. They're just pushing forward. TP forced out by Jeremy.
Silas going ham.
He's now going to go forward on the binding doesn't connect. And now a teleport coming in now from Tanamo. Ham picked up a good kill on Black Oreo. Huge shockwave is going to connect.
Ham is popping off this game. He is not going down without a fight, Pasta Boy. He is really out here running into the enemy team. That's the only way I'm going to describe it. He's simply running into them. And he has picked another. Once again, he's picked the champion that's a little safer than Graves for running into people.
Kisses for Cats sets their
so
sights
amusing.
towards this next dragon. Second dragon of the game. It's going to be a Cloud Drake for them. They're not quite sure if they're able to contest it just yet. A couple of resets coming out as they're making their way back towards the dragon pit. With they have the top wave and the bottom wave pushing. They're just trying to make sure they have the mid lane prio for this dragon.
Yeah, they're looking to pick up the second dragon of the game. And start the kind of dragon snowball. We're probably going to see a fight around here. Will Ham get the steal? No.
A lot of damage coming out already. They're just set their sights over to Ham. Or ultimate coming out. Ham's not quite sure where he wants to go in just yet. Ace in the Hole is going to go on to Exasperated and just chunk him out just a little bit.
And that is one of the few times, I think, in this whole series, not just the game, that we can say a team, they didn't start a fight. Like, it's one of those few fights where ults are exchanged and nobody dies and everyone walks away happy.
Kisses for Cats sets their attention here onto this mid lane tier 1 turret, trying to crack it open, trying to get that first turret of the game, but also opening up the map for them to make the plays. Jeremy Flips stealing that Ornhorn is you know, it's a pretty big ultimate to have in these fights, and I think that's why Kisses for Cats is kind of scared to engage just at this time.
I mean, my whole top lane is an island thing has already gone out the window. Both these top laners have 8 assists or 8 kill participation apiece at 13 minutes. They both have like 50 to 60 farm. You know, they're just sacrificing their lane to continuously team fight, and it is certainly making this series enjoyable to watch, as we've had pretty much consistent action. Our poor voices, though, are gonna need some days off.
We see Kisses for Cats trying to set up some defense of that mid lane tower, and now Jeremy Flip's going to go in on the top lane onto Tanamo. He's setting out the hose, trying to slow him up, doing a pretty decent amount of damage. But another fight's probably about to break out here in the mid lane around this bottom or top side Drake.
XDME?
XDME taking dangerously low now as Ham has turned his sights over on the Catnator, doing a lot of damage, and now he sent the Ignite, he dropped the ultimate, and he's going to go ahead and pick him up here. Special K is actually picking up that kill now as Exasperated turns his sights over to Ham. Ham picking up the kill on the XDME.
Oh my.
Ultimate now coming forward onto him.
No.
And here comes Jeremy Flip on the backside, trying to do some damage onto Ham. He's been CC chained over and over again. Ham picking up that kill.
Somebody needs to tell XDME you can't black shield physical damage. It only shields magic damage. Kind of a tragic waste, as we see a good fight for Kisses for Cats overall, though. You know, they're going to excel in these fights where the NG Blossom is one at a time, right? It's actually been a theme throughout the series. These one at a time fights have always seemed to go Kisses for Cats' way. When they're grouped up is when NG Blossom's fights have always been better. They fight better as a team, and their team comp wins that way, as once again another skirmish breaks out.
Tanamo and Ham turn their attentions over to Black Orchid. He's going to ultimate out quickly as Ham is now trying to race back forward to help his team out. He lands the W, but it's not going to connect as the Black Shield was there to defend him. But now this is on XDME. He goes golden trying to lock up some of the team members. Ham is now dominating. He has 9 kills already picked up for him.
Don't keep going, Ham, please. Just you don't have to chase the kill. We're good. As you know, Oriana's Shockwave. Tanamo tried to Shockwave Oreo Cookies out of the Galio ult and just was too late, and they were still able to win the fight. Orin wasn't there for the fight, still able to win it. As here comes the curtain call.
They're trying to quickly move away. Orin is able to soak a lot of damage there just because he's doing Orin things. Jeremy Flip has the Shockwave available. He stole that from Tanamo, looking to maybe see if he can pick out a fight here as he makes his way back towards the top side of the map.
And, you know, Ham is really strong this game. Already got the Black Cleaver finished, you know, has the Warrior, time at complete. And we look over at our poor 80 carries. They're sitting here chilling with one item. Like, hi, Mr. Kane. Can we have your gold? Because, I mean, we're about to see, you know, third dragon's coming up 55 seconds. It's once again an Infernal Dragon. You know, run back to game 1. It was very close like this. We saw the first 3 dragons go NG Blossom's way, eventually able to pick up the Infernal Soul and win the game. We have a very similar theme here. We have 2 dragons going NG Blossom's way, the third's an Infernal. I mean, Kisses for Cats were ahead in the first game, and we saw they were kind of threw their lead away a little bit. You know, maybe NG Blossom's looking at this Infernal Dragon, hoping for this Infernal Soul. I think our next fight's about to break out. I mean, look, Jeremy Flip is level 9 on this Silas. He's getting no side lane XP because he keeps grouping consistently. I mean, you don't see your solo laners getting out-leveled by junglers too often, with Ham being the highest level in the entire game.
Teleport in from Meowing Cat as he's ready there to back up his team. He's going to go ahead and just create a little bit of a vision line for his team as they clear out.
Caitlyn trap line.
They now set up a couple traps there to kind of stop anyone from walking in too quickly, as Kisses for Cats has the advantage right now as they set up around this dragon.
Yeah, and you know,
makes his way towards the top side of that river as they're just stancing ready for a fight to break out.
Yeah, and Caitlyn getting here first is always good. Caitlyn trap line is really strong when you're there first. And they will get the Infernal Dragon. Here comes the fight.
Here comes the fight now on Exasperated. Exasperated taking already low. Here comes Ham ready to keep going. Sharon thinks the kill on Exasperated. XD goes Golden Soul Shackles is going to connect. It won't connect. Tether's going to come out and lock him up as he's not going to be taken out by Tanamo. And Ham is still on the run. He's running after Jeremy Flip. It actually sets his sights over on a Catnator now as he's going to go over that wall. Jeremy Flip's in an awkward position here. He's forced to blast gun away, and so is Catnator. Kisses for Cats running him down.
And break out the Silver Scrapes, because it looks like we might have a Game 5 the way Kisses for Cats is playing. You know, recently, it's been going really well for them. Hopefully we didn't just jinx it. I mean, I hope I get to see a Game 5 of this. This is back and forth. This game, though, you know, they pick up the Infernal Dragon. So now we got the one Infernal Dragon, you know, ready for the side. Kisses for Cats. Can they start stacking them up a little bit? Will the game go that long? It's still a bloodbath. 19 kills in 19 minutes for Kisses for Cats. You know, Baron hasn't even spawned yet. I was legitimately thinking, you know, why weren't they going for Baron? And then I glance over and it's Rift Herald still.
They're going to go ahead and start up that Rift Herald and try to secure it before the Baron spawns. I think they're going to get it. And you can see XDME and Jeremy Flip making their way over towards this Herald, trying to make sure that there's not going to pick it up for free, but they will as Ham was there to back up his team.
I mean, a very under-talked about thing from us is not just the XPs, but you want the Ornn to get some XP for Ornn items, right? You want them to hit like level 14, level 15 so you can start giving over these Ornn items. And right now he's still sitting at level 10, just like the Silas is, just like everyone else pretty much in the game actually. I don't think I've ever seen 2 solo laners be the same level as the AD carry on your team at the same time. Aside from like level 1. Like
that's just because these teams just won't stop fighting and allow their solo laners to have the time to, you know, get some of that solo farm, get that solo XP, and that's a lot more important for Kisses for Cats, as allowing those Ornn items to come out is a very big game changer. Is an Ornn item onto Ham, an Ornn item onto Sharon Fang or Tanamo is going to be a huge DPS boost and it allow them to more easily take over some of these fights.
Yeah, and we see they're moving to the top side of the jungle a little bit. Maybe looking for this top tier 1 tower. Although knowing how these teams are, we might end up just seeing a fight break out in the top side jungle as well. But Jeremy Flip is backing off the tower for now. They do have the rift. Tanamo has TP, and will he stay bot lane? No, he's just going to start walking up. As Ham already starting to fight.
Ham starting the fight. Ornn ultimate coming out now. Galley ultimate as well is going to connect. Shut down onto Ham, picked up by XDME. And now the curtain call is going out, trying to do some damage, especially having another kill on the XDME as well. Jeremy Flip throwing his own Ornn horn out onto the team. Black Oreo Cookies has already taken dangerous lows. He's forced to come back. Flash forward by Jeremy Flip. He's going to look forward for blood onto Tanamo. Shockwave's going to connect onto Jeremy Flip. Sharon Tang picking up that kill as well. And the Herald will take down Black Oreo Cookies. And now they set their sights on the Cat Nader. Cat Nader trying to just keep running away quickly with the Jin movement speed. Exasperated trying to back up his teammate. And Cat Nader has so little health left as Sharon Tang tried to pick him up but just couldn't connect.
And crucially, they were able to kill Ham at the beginning of that fight, because that fight could have gone so much worse if Ham was able to stay alive. If Ham didn't go so aggressive with his ulting the support like he's Blue Cane going for a solo kill. But I mean, on the bright side, you can almost call it a tactical int, right? We know how much Ham dies in games. This has actually been one of his least death games we've seen. He's a very aggressive player, so at least his shutdown goes over to the enemy support. That's about the best person you could have given it to, and your team still won the fight. So at the end of the day, I mean, feeding 1,000 gold shutdown to the enemy support is about the best you could have hoped for with Ham. So we're gonna go ahead and call it a win for Kisses for Cats. It's been that long, Pasta Boy, that the dragon is spawning again.
Ham now trying to set his sights over to the team as he's now trying to kite himself back. Dodges the quick dash forward by Exasperated. The Ham is still going aggressive here. He's going to go ahead and connect the Ignite onto XDME, trying to get some move speed here. Ham's going to pick up the kill on the XDME. Big Shockwave's going to come out from Tanamos. He's going to pick up 3. And now Black Rookie's going to take a low. Double kill over for Ham as now they set their sights over onto him. It's just keep going. Shut down, picked up by Jeremy Flip. He's going to be taken down as well. Triple kill now for Ham as he's just running after these teams. Sets his sights now on Exasperated. Exasperated taking low, but Ham is on the run. And here we go. Cat Nader pumping out a lot of damage. He's going to do a huge crit onto Meowing Cat. Meowing Cat is just on the run. Double kill for Cat Nader. And Exasperated is probably going to go pick up this dragon with an ace picked up by NG Blossom.
Yeah, one of the most crucial things is, honestly, Special K dying so early with the bad positioning being so far forward. No Karma shields, no Karma speed-ups, nothing like that coming out. And we saw how impactful it's been at keeping, Sharon Fang alive and enabling the Caitlyn to run around these fights, and the same with the rest of the team. And without that piece missing, we saw it kind of fall apart. Cat Nader was untouched for the most part, able to put out some damage, and I mean, it's so much like the first game, where we see Kisses for Cats get one of the Infernal Dragons. In game 1, they got 2 of the Infernal Dragons, and then NG Blossom answers back. They finally get the soul. In this game, we're seeing a similar trend. They pick up their 3rd dragon. The game was starting to slip from their hands a little bit for Kisses for Cats' side. They were winning, and NG Blossom, one fight, they're back in the game, right? They're still down 4,000 gold almost, but there's still hope for them, right? They just won a team fight, and the next dragon, if they win it again, they have, Infernal Soul. As Ham looking to pick off the support once again.
Kisses for Cats needs to kind of slow the tempo down just a little bit and allow Meowing Cat to get those Ornn items ready for his team.
He's still level 11.
He's still a level 11 here at 24 minutes. This Ornn is just trying to help his team, but he just hasn't had a chance to get some of that solo farm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was level 10 like 5 minutes ago. I think it's about 5 minutes ago I said he was still level 10, and now he's just ticked over to level 12. Still can't even upgrade his own items. This poor little Forge God just wants to build things with his life, and his team keeps trying to break things down.
Ham looking to go aggressive again as he clears out some vision up there on the top side. he's just trying to clear some of this Baron vision out, and now you can see XDME and Catnator are making their way on towards the Baron to make sure that Ham's not able to just clear this vision out for free.
I mean, this is this is the slowest, like, 2 minutes I think we've had this definitely this entire game and almost the entire series. It's nice to have a little reprieve from the action as we kind of see some vision lines getting set up a little bit. But with how fast-paced this game has been, and this whole series in general, I mean, that's one of the things we never really talk about is vision, because, you know, we never get the chance to bring it up because they're already fighting again. But it's crucial to kind of be here first, right? Set up the vision on the Baron in the enemy jungle so you can see them coming to you, and you don't have to, you know, start a Baron in Fog of War and have no idea where they're coming from. As we see, you know, they're looking to pick them off because NG Blossom don't know if they're on Baron or not.
Ham now is connected over onto Exasperated. He's going to pick up that kill. Gallo's going to come in, and now he's trying to go back forward. He's going to pick up the good taunt, but now Ham is not done yet. Huge Orangeborn's going to connect on the team. Big Shockwave's going to pick up two as well. Now they're running after Black Order Cookies. He's on the run, flashes away from Ham. Ham is still going so aggressive as he runs after Black Order Cookies. He's going to stop the taunt. He is forced to go golden. Jeremy Flip now trying to back up his team. Ham picked up the kill on the Black Order Cookies, and now Ham is trying to get away, but no, he picks up a double kill on the Jeremy Flip and Black Order Cookies. Ham with a great showing in this game.
And Kisses for Cats, they play around the vision. They actually play slow a little bit for once, and they set up a vision line, make the enemy team face check the Baron, and punish them. And did Tanimos get executed a Baron? Oh my lord, this game just keeps on giving. There is no stopping to this game. Ham even recalled instead of running from base. There might be a chance for Vi to steal it.
Exasperated getting ready to come over the wall. It's going to be an easy steal here, and that's Exasperated stealing the Baron over. He's going to be taken down, but it doesn't matter. Black Orchid's going to TP in. Hans lands a good taunt, and now he's going to pick up the kill. Yes, on the Meowing Cat. But Sharon Fang is going to go ahead and pick him off as well. Double kill. Ham is now set his sights on the XDME, and Catnator. Double knockup is going to land a lot of damage. He's going to pick out XDME, but here comes the ultimate steal from Jeremy Flip as Ham knows he can no longer go forward.
The steal to save the championship, potentially? I mean, yes, NG Blossom are still up 2-1, but talk about a way to stay in the game and stay in the series. Getting yourself a Baron steal, it's huge because you still have it on 2 members, right? Now we don't have to worry about Kisses for Cats pushing into your base with Baron. You're still up 3 dragons to 1, so you don't even have to worry about contesting this dragon if you don't want to. And, I mean, that's just a heck of a way to stall out the game, and Black Wario Cookies actually has Smite. You know, he's looking for his own steals. And Kisses for Cats is here first. As long as Sharon Fang doesn't get caught out here, they should be good to get this dragon.
Hose is going to connect, and now he set his sights, and that's an easy kill pick by Jeremy Flip onto Sharon Fang. Ornhort's coming out and looking to see what kind of CC he can do. It goes just a little bit too wide, doesn't land onto anyone. XDME now kiting back towards his team. Both teams have set their sights onto this Drake, but it's already with Sharon Fang down. It's going to be pretty hard.
The Shockwave's missed
the
too.
Shockwave goes wide as well. Now Ham's just trying to go for it and get some aggression on him. Double knockup's going to land. Ham is being soul shackled out, trying to land, but he just has so much CC layered onto him. Now Ham picks up the kill and Exasperated, but now Ham is dangerously low. Ultimate from Jeremy Flip is connected onto Ham. The fight slowly stems down, but no! Tanimo, huge blows up XDME.
The guts you have to, as the curtain call comes out still, looking to potentially get another kill. But the guts you have to have in a 4v5 with no Shockwave to take the fight still, and they're still looking for this dragon. We're still gonna get a 3v3 here, as Tanimo's TPing back in. Jin's 4th shot!
Jin 4th shot steals the Drake. That's the soul completed over for NG Blossom, and now Black Orchid Cookies is stuck in the pit with him. He is forced to go golden, but it doesn't matter. That's a soul picked up for NG Blossom.
Pasta, do you have a defibrillator? I can't take this by heart, man, I swear. I'm gonna go with the shot. Jin 4th shot is a higher execute than Smite, so it doesn't make sense he's able to get it. But son of a gun, man. I mean, you just lost. You just had Baron stolen from you. You just had Infernal stolen from you. I mean, this game, NG Blossom is doing everything possible in terms of objectives to stay in this game. And I mean, If you're Kisses for Cats, this is the game, right? Like, obviously you're already down 2-1 in the series, but if you were to lose this game, you know, you have to look back on this and look at that Baron and that Dragon that you just lost. It would suck. This is a huge game for them, you know, in terms of just longevity of their team if they want to stay together. I mean, Sharon Fang, I mean, that's the second time in back-to-back games. You know, last game on Senna, he got caught out in front of the Dragon Pit, kind of for no reason, and everything spiraled out of control from there. In this game, we saw bot lane, I mean, what was he doing there, you know? Why is he there, getting caught out? His team's still able to win the fight, but they lose the Dragon because of it, and it made everything a lot harder. And now the next objectives we have to look at are Baron and Elder Dragon. And Infernal Soul is strong. It shouldn't change too much in this game, unfortunately. Obviously, stacking Infernals would have been huge for Kisses for Cats. But the damage shouldn't change too much, I don't think, from the side of NG Blossom. It's certainly a strong Dragon, but they do feel very far behind with their 6,000 gold deficit they find themselves in. But Elder Dragon is one of those things, man. The game's over if you get that. It's what it's going to feel like.
So with that stolen now, we have still a 7,000 gold lead for Kisses for Cats. They don't have a soul. Last Baron was stolen from them. But the big highlight is Ornn has finally hit level 14, has his own Ornn items, and went ahead and leveled up Ham's Black Cleaver, turning it into an Obsidian Cleaver. You know, these Ornn items might be just what Kisses for Cats need to finish out this game.
Yeah, he's finally... Oh, sorry. It's the 32-minute level 14. It's been a long time. This game is so crazy that, you know, he finally has the one Ord item. It makes complete sense to upgrade Ham. Ham is literally full build, and Catnator might be caught out here!
Huge. Ornn's going to connect on the Catnator as Ham now goes forward. He's going to land the ultimate onto him as well. And he just picked up that kill easily on the Catnator, but now he's not even in a bad position here as they get blast coned over. XDMe's going to be taken down double
Black
kill.
Oreo cookies?
The Black Oreo cookies now going to land with the Galio ultimate. And Exasperate is going to do a really good combo on the Tandem. Sharon Fang's going to take him down. Black Oreo cookies going
game.
golden, but Ham's going to go ahead and knock him up.
That
A lot
might
of
be game.
damage. Meowing has to get the kill. This might be the game for Kisses for Cats.
They might have
And
done
now
it.
Ham is running after Jeremy Flip. Jeremy Flip trying to flash away, but Special K flashing forward. Red turret destroyed, and now they're going on to this mid inhibitor.
It's gonna be so close. It's gonna be so close. Can Silas clear the minions? Can you clear the minions? No! He didn't get the minions!
Ham going forward, he's forcing Jeremy Flip to flash
sold
away.
the minions
One
for the
next turret
Nexus.
down, they're going on to the second one now. Ham's just trying to play a lot of safety for his team. He's just trying to do everything for his team. He's
That's
trying
gonna
to
be
get
it.
through everything. This
He
is going to
did
be
it.
the game. Finish it
Oh
up,
my
and
God.
that is game 4 over for Kisses for Cats. Break out the Silver Scrapes, baby. It's game 5.
Oh my god. What a heart just what is happening? Like, how did that game just spiral so far? You know, Ham, as soon as he got his form, it's just non-stop, Pasta Boy. It's the series that keeps on giving. And, you know, we're going to have a game 5 to decide it all. Who's going to go home with the $600 and take first place in the title of ALS Season 2 Summer Split Champion? Will it be Kisses for Cats or will it be NG Blossom?
I'm still trying to wrap my mind around the fact that there's a 4-minute Tiamat in that game.
Oh, boy, yeah. Hey, man. We saw a 5v5 over Krugs at 8 minutes and then again at 10 minutes in the game before. At this point, I'm expecting anything from this series. I'm hoping Game 5 continues to deliver because my expectations are through the roof. I'm so excited for a Game 5. Hopefully you guys are too. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with Game 5, the thrilling conclusion to this epic battle.